Let's start our show. And the first one that I want to talk to is Jamie Bothwell, who is the host for S-Scale Modeling. And the sponsor for that part of our show tonight is the National Association of S-Scale, of S-Gauge, S-Gaugers. So if we could run their video,
Phil.
Phil.
A little different in your model railroading? The National Association of S-Gaugers suggests you take a look at S-Scale. An S-Scale model is just 36% longer than an HO model, but it's 2.5 times the volume. The larger size translates to increased ease of maintenance, more durable details, and improved electrical and mechanical reliability. S-Scale modelers use accurately proportioned wheels and track systems with KD-style couplers. Exceptional S-Scale models and layouts are being built in both standard and narrow gauge. Locomotives and rolling stock are available from a number of manufacturers in both ready-to-run and kit form. Equipment is available both new and through an active secondary market. There are numerous manufacturers of track, buildings, vehicles, and details, both ready-to-run and in kit form, available for those who love to build. And many S modelers enjoy kit bashing and scratch building in the larger size S offers. To learn more, visit the website of the National Association of S-Gaugers. Here you will find the history of the scale, information about clubs in your area, see layouts and connect with current manufacturers and online groups, plus much more. In short, the website has everything you'll need to explore model railroading in S-Scale today. Come on board and visit soon.
Jamie, welcome, and I really do appreciate you hosting this segment of our show for us.
Oh, well, thanks, Jim. I'm happy to do it. It was interesting. When I watched that video, I see layouts of people. It's funny. S-Scale. We're a small band, and I recognized all those people who had layout pictures on. So I was like, oh yeah, there's Bob's layout. Oh, there's Dick's layout, and so anyway. Well, those of you who know me know that I like S-Scale, and they also know that I like passenger cars. So I thought today I would talk a little bit about how you can model passenger cars in S-Scale. So let's see, like the video said, let's see, if I share my screen, I want this one?
The upper left is the screen you see, and if we see the same thing, we see exactly what you see. So the upper left window that's on there, the upper left.
But that's my desktop. Is that what I want?
Yeah, just share your desktop, and that way we see what you see.
All right, that's fine then. Okay, so now I'm seeing Zoom here. Okay, so let's see. Let's go back to here. So like the video said, go to the NASG.org website. And then I got to put this away because I'm hiding myself here. So if you go to the product gallery, and this is a bit of a construction right now, but if you come down here, just scroll your way down, rolling stock, and you want S rolling stock. I'm not going to talk about narrow gauge passenger cars today. I mean, that's a whole nother, oh, that was really bad. Okay, well, I'll get to that in a sec. Gotta stop talking with my hands. Anyway, so I'm not going to talk about narrow gauge stuff. That's not my field of expertise. But if you come down here to model type, so I went to rolling stock, I went to S standard, I went to model type, and then if I just scroll down and you get down around passenger cars. All right, and so there's all sorts of passenger cars. Baggage cars, heavyweight baggage cars, this, that, and the other thing. Several. There's all sorts of passenger cars. And again, that sort of tells you the history of S-Scale passenger cars, kind of everything that's ever been available. America Models, which was a brand that was shown in the video, they really come out. They cover a number of brass models, but they cover 4 different lines of passenger cars. They have some Bud cars, which are a little short. They have some Superliner cars, the Amtrak Superliner cars, which you can see right here, which are also a tad short. They also have some lightweight cars. Now, the lightweight cars aren't in production anymore, but you can find them on the used market occasionally. And then they also have some heavyweight passenger cars. Let's see, there's that. I think that's an American Models one right there. But if you go to americanmodels.com, click, so several different heavyweight sleeping cars, but American Models is certainly one of them. And then when they say there's 48 of them, what they mean is there's an undeck, 48 different, not, American Models, every time American Models has a road name, that's considered a new one. So anyway, but there's a nice Canadian National one. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 10-1-2. Okay, so we also have a 12-1. Anyway, so those are sort of your options to get into the easy peasy, so to speak. So you can see what's available, what's been available, take a look. It's all good. Now, if you want to put some details on your passenger cars, one of the companies that has a lot of stuff for us is a company called Precise, the S-Scale products. They make other stuff too. They make products from other scales, but S-Scale. So these are but they have a lot of underframe detail parts, which of course people like me get all gaga over because it's fun. They also have some roof vents, so that's some other stuff too. But again, Precise. You can get to them, just Precise, what is it, precise.com, and you can scroll your way over there from there. So you can see they offer a lot of underframe and roof detail parts for both heavyweight and lightweight passenger cars. There's a couple of companies. Let me just see, stop the share here for a minute. Let's go back. Okay. There are a couple of companies that offer sides, either laser cut or milled. This company is called Laser Horizons. To tell you the honest truth, I'm not sure they're around anymore. I don't know if the guy's still cutting stuff. But this is a guy that's in Ohio. Laser Horizons. He used to cut sides, and he has about every passenger car you could ever want. So you go to S, you say, well, it's S-Scale. I don't have I can't get the Broadway Limited in S-Scale. Yes, you can. He's got all the car sides. Okay. I can't get the 20th Century Limited. Yes, you can. He's got all the car sides. Another company is called Union Station Products. And this is a Union Station side. You can see there's kind of that's the interior piece of like plexiglass and then the exterior layer. And both Union Station and Laser Horizons would cut you sides in a variety of thicknesses of plastic, or at least these guys have the two thicknesses, two pieces of plastic. And the idea is that you glue them together and make them a little thicker, a little sturdier. And then you would glue these onto the side of an American Models car. So you're using the American Models as sort of a core kit. There are some issues with that. Again, they're not necessarily in production, so they're a little bit hard to find. You can find them around, but there are some issues. And then this particular Laser Horizon side is about, what is that, 5/10 of an inch or something like that? Not 5/10, 5/100 of an inch. So it's a little thicker, but you can also get them in 1/100 of an inch, and then those would be an overlay side. So you'd put that over a core kit. Okay. But what S-Scale, we didn't have a real core kit. And I don't know, about 2-3 weeks ago, somebody mentioned a core kit from Union Station Products. And I was like, what? Because, I like to think I know what's going on in the S-Scale marketplace, especially in the passenger car world. But there, lo and behold, there you go. There's an S-Scale core kit. Now that's the one end and the roof. I put it on, and the other end I haven't glued on yet. Now, a little tip for you. I found that they didn't sit quite square enough. I put a little piece of plastic. I don't know if you can see just right in there. I put a little piece of, I think, 030 plastic, on either side, and that straightened out the end. So it made it a lot better. So there's a tip for you. So I'm trying to, fit the sides to, one of my goals here, something I've been working on is to, fit the side to the core kit so I can have a nice car. So I don't have to use the American Models cars as core kits anymore. I can just buy these. Now, let me just take a quick, let's see, share again, click this button. Whoops, share. Okay. Okay. So we're done with Precise. We're done with NASG. Okay. So here is the Union Station Products homepage. Okay. Now, just so in case you didn't know, that particular car shown right there on the homepage is an S-Scale model. All right. And again, I told you, I know that's Bob Hogan made that car. I know the guy who made that car. I can tell just by looking at the backdrop on his layout. Okay. So anyway, you come down here. Here's all the different railroads. You can get lots of different cars from different railroads in there. But here are the core kits. Lo and behold, they had core kits. And I clicked an S-Scale core kits. And they have an O or S-Scale core kit, not just for a Pullman standard car, which I bought, but also a Bud car and an ACF car. So if I click this, All right, I can select, do I want Pullman Standard, do I want Bud, or do I want ACF, right? American Car and Foundry. I can get a core kit for any of those. Now, I bought the Pullman Standard one. If you know your passenger cars, what you know is if it's got a fluted roof, it's pretty much going to be a Bud car. Okay. So the Bud cars obviously are going to have a fluted roof. I'm not entirely sure what the American Car and Foundry, how that roof differs from the Pullman Standard roof. I guess I'll just have to buy one and find out. So anyway, but I was quite surprised to see that. And let's see if I can navigate my way back here. And then I thought, well, gosh, look, they've got underbody detail. I wonder what the lucky HO guys get out of that. And I looked and I saw this, and lo and behold, it's 3D underbody. So what that means is that they can just resize it. So they'll sell it to you in any scale you want. So I said, okay, send me an S scale one. There you go. And what I was upset about just a minute ago is that I had all the underbodies on a piece of I was painting them, so I had them on a I got to stop the share here. I had them on this piece of manila envelope, and I bumped into it, and so now I only got the one left on the piece of manila envelope, and all the rest of them are flying around on the floor here somewhere. So, but I'll just pick up a couple. That looks like an air conditioner. That's nice. I need one of those. So this would be this is a propane tank, and I believe that's a Waukesha subcooler. There's a battery box, and I don't know what that little thing is, maybe a generator, but the thing with the weird lines on it is a battery box of some sort. All right, and then that's an AC compressor right there. That's a generator. So, and then that, I believe that's another air conditioner of some sort. Now, if you're somebody who cares about this stuff like me, what happens is they gave you this sort of random assortment with, I don't know, 25 or 30 different things on it, which is a lot of fun. But, if you're modeling a specific railroad, then, maybe your railroad didn't use that kind of battery box. Maybe they didn't use this kind of water tank. So, you're getting parts that you probably don't necessarily, that may or may not work for your railroad, but still, in S scale, we are happy with what we get because we don't always get a lot of love from the manufacturer. So the fact that this guy's willing to make this in S scale, I'm thrilled about. And so I was more than willing to slap down a few dollars to get a look at what he had going there. So anyway, a lot of fun there. I haven't really glued anything on yet. I haven't used any of the bits yet, but when I get that core kit all lined up, I will try to do that. So, but I was really excited because air conditioners. Okay, so one of my goals in life is air conditioners. I've said this before, maybe on this particular channel, but if you go to see a train at a museum, if they've got a preserved train, it's very likely the water tank and maybe the battery boxes are still the original parts. But if they've replaced anything, it's probably going to be the air conditioner. And so trying to, run down and photograph and measure different types of original air conditioners. And of course, pictures of the stuff underneath the cars, it's always in the dark, so it's hard to see. So, but may we have a link for those 3D underbody parts? Yes, let's try that one more time. Okay, I'll share the screen. This we go. Okay, share screen, clicky, clicky. Okay, so it's Union Station Products. Let's just go back to the beginning here quick. All right, so there's, no, that's underbody. Okay, home. Okay, so unionstationproducts.com. And then you just find what you want. So you want underbody detail kits, there you go. So now they do have some stirrup steps in HO, and they have some battery boxes and AC parts in HO also. I actually bought a set of those because I wanted to see what they look like. But they have a few of those left. But and then you can get them in any scale. Well, maybe not N, I don't know. You can get them in HO, O, or S. Oh, they do them in N scale. I'll be darned. Okay, so you can even get them in N scale if you're that crazy. You want to put all those bits under your N scale cars. So,
Jamie, thank you so very much, and best of luck on your convention. And look forward to seeing what you got for show and tell from your convention next time.